Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Kevin Miller, and today I'll be speaking with Dennis Crimmins about St. Joe's 100th anniversary. Today's show is sponsored by Semco Energy Gas Company. Dennis, great to have you on the program. And as a deacon of the church, this has got to be an exciting time because St. Joe's is about to celebrate 100 years.
We are very excited at Holy Trinity Parish, our St. Joseph's Church site, celebrating 100 years, and we're inviting the community to join us in this celebration. Side yard at St. Joe's from 12 to 2:30 on September the 10th. We're going to serve hot dogs, hamburgers, and we're going to have tours of the church to show off that beautiful building. Lovingly maintained, does not look like it's 100 years old.
Sure doesn't.
But the architecture and the care that was taken in building that church, we're going to be able to show that off on September the 10th.
Let's dangle a little carrot here. So give us a little tidbit about the church and its foundation 100 years ago. 1923 was when that opened.
One of the things that always impresses me about St. Joe's is the outside, the brickwork that was done there. There is such intricate work. We have Pewabic tiles in the front of the church, made in Detroit, and the architecture of St. Joe's is modeled on Holy Redeemer Church in downtown Detroit, one of the icons of the Detroit area, and it's just. You can walk around the outside and just see the artistry and the care and the love that went into that, the establishing of that church and building that building. And to think back in 1922, you didn't have the power equipment that we have today, and to just see that they had to take bricks and cut them and put them and shape them, it's beautiful. And then on the inside, we have just been very, very, I guess, responsible with the legacy that we have inside the church. And so we've maintained it lovingly. We have members of the parish that actually do the work, the painting, the polishing, the just beautiful care that's gone into the building. We'd like to show it off to the community. There are a lot of people that have driven by it and have never seen the inside, and the inside is just a jewel. And we would like to have people come, and we'd like to just share our building with them and share some fellowship.
The foundation, so let's go back to 1920 mm-hmm. or whatever preceded the actual building of St. Joe's. Give us a little history there of how that started and then how it finally got opened.
Well, the church is actually the third St. Joseph's church. Two churches beforehand had both burned down, wooden structures. And so when this was established, it was meant to be much more permanent. So it's always been in that area where St. Joe's is, but this is the permanent structure that turned out. Across the street is the old St. Joe's School, which is now a leadership academy. We're glad that that's still being used for educational purposes. But that area down there, St. Joe's is a neighborhood church, always meant to be a neighborhood church. People walked to church when it was first established. And we are still a neighborhood church. We're part of the Old Town Churches Association, and the Old Town Churches gather together and put on events. The latest event we put on was in the side yard at St. Joe's. It was National Night Out. And we had 200 people show up from the neighborhood, plus the police and the fire department. It was wonderful to see the chief of police, Joe Platzer, out there playing cornhole with one of the kids in the neighborhood. So it is it's a bulwark of the community. It's a center of the community. We are celebrating 100 years, but we are looking forward to being that place in the neighborhood where people can come to gather in the side yard and to really feel like they're welcome there. And we're joining with the other churches in the area to just really promote Jesus and to welcome people, into our church and into our community.
Two things I'll say. First of all, it is part of our history.
Yeah.
One. Two, and this is going to sound trite, they just don't build them like that anymore.
Oh, no.
I mean, and so I think for an opportunity for the public to, and I'm one, I've been by that a million times,
Yeah.
and to be able to go inside, and I've been to churches all over the world, and it's always an honor to walk in and walk down the aisle and to see the mosaics and the stained glass and the architecture itself is truly something to think what they did way back when.
Yes. And one of the things that we're doing for the future of St. Joe's to continue to have a presence in the community, we're promoting it as a destination wedding church. As you said, the aisleway, nice and long, the pictures are beautiful there. So we are promoting it amongst Catholics in the Detroit and also in the Michigan area. And we had a wedding last week from Texas. Wow. We are working with the Convention Center and with City Flats and what we're trying to do is show that St. Joe's has a future and that there's a need for the church, and we want to share that beautiful church with the community and actually with the world. So.
Well, we wish you all the best on your 100th anniversary and the celebration that's going to take place on September 10th.
September 10th, 12 to 2:30. Come by, take a tour of the church, have lunch with us. We'd like to sit with you and just talk to you about our community and how much we love the church. Have a hot dog, have a hamburger, and spend some time with us.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Kevin.
And thank you for joining us on Spotlight.